I have dog hair. So Anna got back to Germany a month ago, a month and a half ago, whatever it was, and she's been messaging me periodically. Her black sweater still has dog hair on it from being at our place a month and a half ago, and she's washed it several times. So yeah,
Yeah, I understand her pain.
that's
Lola
my
sheds like crazy,
yeah.
and I've got hair all over me right now
It's
because I don't have hair on top of my head. So
I believe Jody calls it dog sparkle. It's something like that. What's those?
dog sparkle,
What's the sparkles you get on you when you go to a strip club? What's that?
glitter,
Glitter. Dog. It's dog glitter is what it is. That's what she calls it.
glitter
Sorry.
is evil.
Yes, it is. In fact, and I don't go to strip clubs either. So I don't. I've
I've
heard you
never
get
been to one
glitter all
either.
over. I ran sound at one once. I've been to one in my life, like actually going to a strip club, but it just wasn't my bag. But I ran sound at one once. It's a whole different story. Anyways, we have a
So
bunch of stuff to get to. Sorry.
no, we don't.
What?
How late were you up this morning?
How late was? I don't know. 9:30. I think I got up. Is that?
No, how late were you working?
I don't
Because
know.
I got the message from you at 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh no, I woke up in the middle of the night. I actually went to bed early last night. My voice was doing a gurgling thing I didn't like very much, so I decided, I'll go to bed and I'll get up and do a session in the middle of the night, but I didn't wake up in the middle of the night. I fell asleep on the couch, and Jody, but I'm sure I responded to some message at some time. I did it right. You told me
Yeah,
to record a sample. I recorded a
yeah.
sample.
Well, I
So,
asked you as if you could.
yep.
You didn't necessarily have to, but
Well, it's all right. I understand. I'm your last minute man. I think in Doors terms, that would be backdoor man. I think that's something different, but I know how you're into Jim Morrison. So we do have stuff to get to
not
today.
as much as my sister. But yeah.
Wait a minute, sorry. Did you just say your sister's a backdoor man?
No, my sister is in love with Jim Morrison.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's a whole different kind of relationship you got going there. First, this week,
Oh no.
we had, there we go.
We had Wesley,
Backdoor
Leashes and
man.
Lace
Sorry.
Book 6 by Sean Montgomery, narrated by Bob Brill.
Bob Brill. Excellent. And congratulations to Sean Montgomery on that. This boy does not, I mean, he's got the shirt off, but there's no chest hair there. That could actually be, what's his name? Your favorite, the sausage guy.
Michael Dean.
Thank you very much. I didn't say. Anyways, the next one we have has a clip to it, and this is only because Lissa reached out to me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Here you go. Hello,
I didn't
you
read.
fucks. Welcome to John Solo's. No, I'm not doing that. I'm here to do a promo. Hey, I'm John Solo, and this is for Santa Secrets from Casey Wells. I love Casey Wells. She's my favorite Brit, and she did a little Christmas story. It just came out right before Christmas. I'm going to read you the blurb here. Anthony has a secret. One Christmas Eve when he was 12, he found Santa laying presents under the tree. Nothing to do with chickens there. He never told a soul, and the following year, he snuck out of bed to see if he could repeat the event. But every Christmas Eve, for more than 40 years, he and Santa have met. Only now they're friends. But although Anthony is aging, Santa hasn't changed since that first night. Something has changed in Anthony, however. He has a hard-on. He wants more than one night a year. He wants Santa, except he knows it's a fantasy. Everyone knows there's a Mrs. Claus, right? Except Santa has a secret. And when he finally shares it with Anthony, the consequences will rock both men. But what will it take to make both their dreams come true? I'll tell you, Santa's hung like a fucking horse. Anyways, I hope you guys all and gals all enjoy that. Have fun. Oh, look, my phone's going off too. Remember your first gig? Have fun, y'all. I will see you soon. Peace out.
Your phone
There we
dinged right in the
go.
middle of a promo.
Right in the middle of the promo. Yeah, I'm getting good at this. That one came out right before Christmas, and of course it's Casey, and it's Casey at her best, and she did a great job as always. The Thank you very much, Tracy. I appreciate that. I'm responding to the crowd as well. I'm going to give a bit of precursor to this next one, okay? I am very grateful for in a lot of ways. All right. I'm going to play the audio clip in a second. But you see, Michael took over this book in particular in this series for me because there's a shit ton of French. Thank you, Michael, very much. This is, and actually, I got a heads up on this. Trace is like, hey, Michael's doing this. I reached out to Ian Lindsay, and she's like, yeah, I know you hate French. And I said, yeah, you are correct. Good, go you. So Michael took us over. He's actually incredibly good at the French and the French accents and shit. I'm going to play the audio clip. Here we go.
If self-destruction is an art form, then Hervé is a master artist.
That's totally not the right
He spent his
cover.
life running from his past and pushing away anyone who might break down his walls. But it wasn't until his body betrayed him that he realized just how lonely his presence had become. Even when Orion Coulter, one of the star pitchers on the Denver Vikings, shows up in his little village like some sort of predestined knight on a white horse, Hervé doesn't trust him. But Orion's situation is more complicated than Hervé realized. And while Hervé knows that he hasn't quite earned meeting the man of his dreams, maybe the universe is willing to give him the chance he doesn't deserve. Double Play is the third audiobook of the hit-and-run MM Baseball romance series. It features countryside kisses, grief, redemption, long walks, careful handling, and a painfully tender happily ever after. Written by E.M. Lindsay. Narrated by Michael Ferriolo.
And a painful amount of French, I think he forgot to say there. But
I highly doubt he's going to say that. But
No. He enjoys that sort of thing, and I know a lot of people do, so congratulations on the release there. We love everybody involved in that project. Next, we had
Forbidden Love by Debbie Smoke, narrated by Carrie Coons, or whatever.
Unforbidden Love by Debbie Smock. Carrie
What did I
Coons,
say?
yes. It's all right. That one came
Oh,
out on the
well.
22nd, and I like the cover. Next, we had
Exes, Extortion, and Eyeliner, Drag Queen Detective Book 4 by Shane Morton, narrated by B.J. Wimpy. I love Shane.
That's
He's so
fantastic. Cool. Yes, he is. That one came out on the
He's
23rd.
amazing.
Congratulations. Next, we had
The Masked Lover by J. Bracken Russell. Okay. Narrated by Stephen Miles.
That one came out on the 23rd as well. Next, we had
My Last Date, Raised by Wolves, Book 5 by Casey Morales. Narrated by John Curtis.
I don't think it's his last day. Anyways, that one came out on the 23rd as well. Then we had
Unraveling by Rick R. Reed, narrated by David Allen Vargo.
Excellent. We love Rick Reed. Next, we had
The Accidental Honeymoon Catastrophe, Fat Brats of Santa Barbara, Book 5 by Hayden Hall, narrated by John Waters.
I think it's frat, not fat brats.
I did.
But I
said
thought you
frat.
said fat brats, and I was like, I don't think that's
No,
really.
I said frat. It's my
That's
accent.
all
You
right.
can't understand it sometimes.
Can't understand it sometimes. I do get it. It's a very good put-on accent, though. I'll give you that. Next, we had
The Alpha Contract, Mismatched Mates Series 6 by Elliot Grayson, narrated by Chris Chambers.
There's a hell of a lot of mismatched mates going on there. That one came out on the 27th. Next, we had
Filthy Sweet, Love Unexpected, Book 1 by R. Caden, narrated by Javi Wilder and Sean K. Jane.
You got it. That one came out on the 27th. And I believe finally we had
Sadly, I couldn't get a video of this one. The Jackal's House, Lancaster's Luck by Anna Butler, narrated by Gary Furlong. Yeah, he's in Ireland right now, so he couldn't do a video.
What? I don't buy that fucking excuse. Now, what everyone was waiting for here, we've been looking forward to all week long. Here we go.
It was Kelly Fox week.
Hey,
Protection.
No
This
thanks.
one was book. No? Okay. Book 2 of the Mobsters and Billionaires series, and it was a bullet breaker.
Hell.
I love the book. Mads, who's the best friend of book 1's Rand, and Anthony, who's the bodyguard and friend of mob boss Luca, are the MCs of this book. Apparently, Mads has a stalker, and Anthony swears to protect him, and it turns into more really quickly.
Is there any Whitney Houston involved in this at all?
No.
That's a great
What?
movie. You know, the bodyguard and Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston.
Oh.
She sings the song. Can you sing the song for me, please?
No.
Please. Just
No.
the one note. Just a
No.
little bit. All right. I'm going to ask
Nope.
again very soon. I'll stop right now.
Nope.
Are you ready to now?
Nope.
Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't sing. We see some familiar faces from the Red Guardian series, along with some from Rebel Sky Ranch series. It was packed with action and not just the sexy kind. And I couldn't wait to get into book 3, so...
You went on. I should probably change the covers here at some point.
Hey.
There we go.
No,
book 3.
Nope.
Oh, no. Back
Nope.
one. Back. There we go. Oh, no. Go the other way.
There you go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Attraction was book 3. And
that was
it
not
was
this
fluffier.
one. That was this one.
Right.
Just making
It was
sure.
fluffier than book 2. But I still loved it. Once again, Kelly has done an outstanding job with this. This was with Ford and Luca. It was sweet, and the sexy times were still amazing.
You describe her books like Chinese food. You ever notice that before? No,
No.
like Chinese food is sweet and kind of sour in some and sweet and spicy in others. And so you're like, I find your comparison and your descriptions of Kelly Fox novels to be just like Chinese food. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. It did start out a little slow for me, but after a few chapters, I was able to finally get into it.
I stand corrected. That was nothing like Chinese food. You're right. I've never heard Chinese described as slow, but anyway.
Okay. And I gave this one 4 bullets.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes, I am.
I'm just making sure before I flip over here. Now, is the next one anything to do with Chinese food or Whitney Houston?
Probably. No, not Whitney Houston. No. I got this. This is book 4. I got the arc for this one, and I could not put it down, which is what made me want to read books 2 and 3.
Hang on, I've got those. 2 and 3. There we go. Sorry.
Dude. I gave this one 4 bullets. This is with Hopper. He's an excitable murder puppy, and is funny as hell.
Okay.
Liam is an
Stop. You went back into Chinese food there for a second with puppies. But
No.
What? Can you make that description again, please?
An excitable murder puppy.
And that's like everybody else in the crowd knows what that means, right? Am I the only one questioning? Like, okay.
Yes,
all
you
right.
are.
Raise your hands if you have
Kelly
questions, everybody, I guess.
I told Kelly the same thing, and she loved it.
All right. Well, we're buying that. Cool.
Well, Kelly called, not Kelly, but Tracy called him something like Cujo. Okay. I don't remember. She'll say it. Liam is an FBI agent turned billionaire, and the object of Hopper's affections. Kelly went a little dark with this one, and there is some gunplay, and I normally don't go for that, but it was Kelly, and it didn't affect it didn't affect the way I loved the book. The sexy times were interesting and quite hot, so hot. And the book for me, for this book, was more about the story than it was sexy times. Yeah. And we did get to see more of interaction between the Red Guardians, because Anders and Omar popped up several times, and so did several other people.
A hopped up murder bunny is. I'm sorry.
Excitable murder puppy.
Gotcha. All right. Next, I think there is. Yep. Well, look at that.
Yep.
You listen to
That
this.
caused me to listen to this. Yes, or re-listen to it. Because of Anders and Omar popping up so many times in that series, I wanted to re-listen to book 2, which is probably going to go into book 3 and 4 again, and that's why I've got Kelly's books behind me. This one was a bullet breaker.
Hell.
I loved it. I hadn't listened to Zach in a while, and I wanted to stay in that little universe a little longer, so I went with this audio and probably the whole series. Kelly, like Patty, seems to interweave her characters in different series into each other, and I just love how Zach brought these two to life. Enemies to lovers trope is extremely hot, and I just love the audio.
So hot.
So hot.
Nice. Well, congratulations, one, to everybody that had a new release this week. Thank you, Michael, for sending in your audio clip to us. Good job on putting this
thank
all
you, John.
together, Alyssa. We will see you in the new year. This is the last show, the last stream that I'm doing for this year, so you'll enjoy. This evening I'm going to go
And
help.
next week will be a little later.
We will. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Noon or 1 or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure you'll post it up in the
4.
group, right? 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's same diff, I guess.
'Cause
Somewhere in there.
doctor's
4.
appointments.
Yep. Cool.
Doctor's appointments are happening that day.
I get it. Cool. All right. Have fun, y'all. See you soon. Peace out.
Bye.
Good luck.
Happy New Year.